Hello, this is Broyer, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. We are in Season 2 of our career, currently ranked 8th overall, which is better than our 9th target. We're about to start race number 7 here shortly. Yeah, let's go ahead and go check out our mail. Interview, or sorry, I said interview, Ingledew. Wow. Only 12 hours to fix our car, that's pretty good. There's the interview right there. Simple question, which one of your drivers is better? I am not answering that. Those are marketability. That's no good, but I didn't really want to make that call. Gearbox has finished. Nice. Let's see. Gearbox. There we go. So it is the one that's got the risk. It's very low risk, but it is one that we will not be putting on our cars anytime soon. So that does give us one really good engine, one really good gearbox. We could go after something else. Let me go check out our staff again real quick. So gearboxes and engines are the things that you're really primarily good at. So is it possible for us to get an even better gearbox? If we went with... Okay, so we got at least have one green one. Okay. So yeah, we'd go with that one. We would go with that one. And then probably that one. Because that's the same as the one we just got, right? 148 out of 226. Yeah, okay. So there's really no way for us to get a next level one because we would need... Wait. Do we not have the 4th level? Okay, wait a minute. I'm confused for a second. One second. The one we just built is... where is it? 148 out of 226. Okay, so no, we have done 3 levels, so we do need the telemetry center, whatever, 2 in order to get the next one. So that's fine. Alrighty, so we'll have to wait for that for another time. Now we could go ahead and build a couple like basic brakes or suspension. They're not going to be amazing, but it could help us out a little bit. How much money do we have? We have 4 races left. We're currently spending 9 mil, so that gives us 1.2 mil cushion effectively. Actually about 1.6 mil cushion. So what would we build if we built something else? We got okay brakes. It's funny that these 123s down here are better than those 121s right now. Okay suspension. So we could definitely build better of one of those or both. What would we need for the next thing? Suspension would help if we could get one done in time. 24 days. I don't think there's any way we're going to get one done that's better than that though. But let's go check it out. So we don't want the risk level because these would be ones we'd probably go ahead and put on. So that gets us to 173. It would be done 14 days before race, but 0 reliability. So we'd have to make sure we put the reliability into them pretty quickly to make them worthwhile at all. Costs us $900,000, which eats up most of our cushion. You know, I think that might be all right, actually. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and build that. And let's go make sure we are... Oh, we have to finish fixing our car. There we go. Bigger picture. This is the GMA president. He wants us to... We rarely speak one-to-one, but from the little time we spent together, I can already tell that you're a decent, well-intentioned manager. Why, thank you. The press is spreading some vicious, nonsensical rumors that the GMA are running something called an offshore slush fund. Obviously, it's pure nonsense, but I would greatly appreciate some public support against these claims. Having me as a friend in the boardroom could do wonders for your career. It doesn't sound too preposterous. The chairman would give us more happiness. Of course. Gutter press? I don't know what that means. Give us more voting power, but less marketability. You know what? Let's go in favor of our chairman. If our chairman thinks it's that way, let's make our chairman happier before we make the president of the GMA happy. Who knows? Maybe he is actually doing some sort of something or another. All right, let's go ahead and finish our repairs. All right, there we go. And make sure that we are improving the right thing. Yeah, this is fine. Still not focusing on the performance at the moment, but we really should start focusing soon. In fact, I actually think for right now, we're going to go down to 10 and 10. Just to make sure that we're starting to put some actual emphasis on getting these things, you know, performance improved. Because we really got to start focusing on these other ones before the end of the season. And we don't have a lot of time left for that. Shin's birthday. Team payments under the microscope at the GMA. Next week, GMA boss will be voting a rule change which would see the top European racing teams rewarded proportionally more than they are currently. The distribution method being put up for debate is quite a departure from the norm. All money would be given out equally, regardless of an individual team's performance. Oh, that's what we are currently, I guess. Wait a minute, no. Maybe I'm misreading that. I think it would be a great thing for the European Racing Series to equalize the prize money. Okay, so yeah, equalizing prize money would be good for us, actually. Now, it wouldn't be good for us if we start actually doing good, but it would be good for us in the interim. Andre Sabato wants to leave Firebird. Do we know how good he is? He's pretty good. So, but I don't think we're in the market for another guy. Does she have a future in the music industry? Budding musician plus more marketability. Cool. And it is her birthday. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get her a nice present. Sounds good to me. I have a little bit of money for that. That's going to be fine. Wait, why did you just pause? I have no idea. Oh, because of the results of the Dubai race and the other cups, the other championships. Not really applicable to us. All right, so suspension in 4 days. Oh, we actually have the vote coming up now. New vote started. Equality-focused merit payments. This rule will benefit low-ranked teams, so this would benefit us. So you know what? For now, like I said, at some point we would happen to be at the top, but for now it would help us, so let's vote for it. And we can't, unfortunately, increase our voting power, which we could have if we had gone with the president earlier, but this is going to be fine. Oh, wow. They put some huge voting power on the negative. Rejected. Not too big of a surprise. I mean, obviously more people went this way, but the president actually had the swaying vote, I guess. Well, good for him. So there's our suspension. All right, so we would want to, for now, drop all of you guys, put this new suspension in there, and put all our points into it. See if we can get anything into this that makes it worth our while to put on our cars. So that gets us a pretty good part everywhere but brakes. So like I said, we're going to have, it's going to be about 3.6 mil. We'll call it 3.7 mil. So that leaves us $500,000. Which is exactly how much we would need for brakes. So if we actually went with that, we would have to hope we would win something or get some money back to cover the difference. Probably a little, we could also lower the budget a bit. I guess that's okay. That will bring it down to 2.8. I'll call it 2.9. No, that's plenty. So let's go ahead and do that. That'll cover some of that difference. And let's go ahead and design one more piece, which will be our brakes. It does not matter here really. Okay, that one's got the risk, so we don't want to do that one. That one's fine. Yeah, that looks good. 7 days before. This is actually still going to finish before the race. Interesting. You can have some reliability on it, so it might be one we can still use. All right, let's go ahead and build that. I think we're good. $650,000 total. Chairman's not going to be happy with how much we're spending, but that's all right. We got this. So we're still in 8th. Super softs and softs. Okay, that's fine. Brakes are finished. So I think that's going to be the last piece we work on this season. So really everything else is going to go into other stuff. Where did those brakes go? Of course, they're at the top. So if we do focus on both of these, it's going to slow them both down. But it might get them both just enough to... see, 6% per day. Divide that in half. We'll call it 3.4% each. So that'll put us at, in 7 days, I don't know, was that 21? We'll just say 21%. It's going to be a little more than that. Might even be closer to about 25%. So that'll put this one at almost 70%. This one at almost a little over 60%, I think. So I think that's actually going to be fine. Because, yeah, I think that's going to be fine. So that'll make both those parts worth taking out with us. Scouting facility. Yes, I would love to get you a scouting facility. We do not have money at the moment. All right, so we're traveling to the race. Oh, you know what? I probably wasn't taking into the fact the travel was earlier. I don't think that was the full 7 days. The race itself was 7 days away. Silver Racing. Okay. Let's go look at the cars. We're almost 70% though, and we're going to be over 60%, barely. We're right at 60%. So I think it's still worth taking. That's a good part. So I think that's going to be okay. After this though, we really need to do very minimal reliability increases. From now on, we got to go pure performance. We'll just let the reliability trickle in on some of these parts. And I think that's just going to be fine. It's going to be the way it is. Actually increase our reliability a little bit on one of our wings, which is good. All right, scoring for 13th or above, that will help us get that back. In fact, if we were able to pull that off, man, I wish we could pull off the 9th or above. But I just don't see that happening. Part fitting. So, brakes. I guess you're going to go ahead and take that. And then the other piece that we had that was good is our suspension. And I guess that will go for you. You're not going to be happy with that. So let's swap these around. Okay, so that will make you happier. All right, sounds good to me. United Kingdom. I don't think we've done this one this season yet, have we? I can't remember, actually. This is the one with the helicopter. Or maybe there's more than one that has a helicopter, but I distinctly remember the helicopter every time we see this track, so. It's going to be raining, at least on practice day. All right, so you two go out. Car setup. Let's go ahead and get something in, dialed in. Handling's good, whatever. Speed balance, move you up a little bit. Tire choice, it is going to be at least good enough for intermediates. So we'll go with that. Confirm that. You go down a little bit. Speed balance is going to be fine. Handling is going to be fine. Same for you, intermediates. Confirm. Let's go ahead and do our weight stripping now, just so we're practicing on that. Let's drop everything down to 70%. I think that's going to be fine. I think we can live with 70%. So that's going to be fine. 69, I think will be all right as well. So that increased our performance by 345. That's actually pretty good. It's a risk dropping these things down. But we think we'll be alright. And that looks good there. So not as much performance increase for here over on this side, but overall pretty good. Actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and raise the crucial ones to 80. Just to be a little bit safer. Presumably they are going to have more wear and tear on them. Okay, that one's fine. Alright, cool. Continue. Let's go do our practice. Alright, we're good there. Everything looks good. And you. Go, go, go. We're one of the few people out on the intermediates, which is a little strange. Maybe they don't want to practice on it. Oh, okay, I guess some of them are changing over now, so that's fine. Very windy bits on this track. Few straightaways, but not too many. Handling feels awesome. Gear ratios are good. Awesome. Let's go and bring you both back in. I think that's going to be fine. Alright, send you out. Didn't quite get up to the next level, but that's going to be alright. Very poor on the downforce, though. You're not actually super happy with the handling and stuff. I don't know. Something like, I don't know, something like one of these things. And then downforce. I get pretty drastic with the downforce. Try something like that. You know what? I guess we're gonna go that direction, just to kind of keep things. At least tell us if it's the right direction or not. Everything else looks good. And then you, oh wow, wow, 2 excellence right off the bat. I will take it. So handling is the only thing you care about, and it's actually pretty poor. So we're gonna do something like that. That looks good. Let's try that, and yeah, go, go, go. Now everybody's on intermediate, so that's good to see. We're not completely crazy. Oh wow, got really wet for a whole minute there, but it's starting to dry back out again. Kind of like to at least get to intermediates 2 before we come off of them, so it's gonna, I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but just in case it's raining on race day. Arrow is nicer. Good to see. Handling is better. Alright, it's really starting to dry out now. Oh, it's going to get wet again, so we'll go ahead and stay on intermediates probably for the entire practice now, which is fine. Handling is worse. Gear ratios are just right, which that's the one that we left at excellent, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and bring you both back in. Still leave us maybe 2 minutes left on the last bit of this. All right, still not getting quite where I want to get on you, but we'll figure it out. So good, poor, and great. So we did get better on the speed. So it looks like we are going at least the right direction on that. We can go a little bit further down, maybe chase that excellent. We went from good to poor, so handling got worse. So something like that. Maybe not quite as much. Good to poor, and then very poor to good on the downforce. So presumably you actually want even more downforce. Probably a little bit. That's a lot of handling change. Oh, something like that. We'll try that. Looks good. Tires should be fine. Go, go, go. All right, so we got at least got our grate in the middle. Which, I mean, we could run with this in the race just fine. But, you know, we might as well chase it a little bit more for that, that excellent. In fact, that's probably about all we're going to do right there. Yeah, I like it. About 2.5 minutes on this final lap. Well, I say final lap. Final stint, I should say. Which we might get a second lap in. I don't know if we'll get 3 on the race trim or tires. It's going to be close. Downforce is good. Which is, again, I think the thing we haven't changed. Or am I confusing the two? I can't remember who's on the excellent. No, it was her. Okay, yeah, that's right. Alright, so we did get 3, which is good. And yeah, no, awesome. Hopefully we get some good good stats out of this. Wish there was like a 4th fast forward. Make it just a hair faster. .13th or above. Come on, we can do it. Alright, so let's close that out for a second. Weather looks like it's going to be very, very dry. So, on that note, we'll take the race trim and the risk taker, I think. And then for you, we will take just... That's going to be fine, let's do. Ah, look at there. Excellence down the line. Perfect. 99%. That is exactly what we want to see. And unfortunately, we don't have any performance on the super softs, I should say, or the softs. But we will go with that. You are going to go 1 lap less. That's going to be fine. And you, at least we got an excellent. Going from good to excellent is pretty good. Went from good to poor, then up to a great. We did lose the great over here, so something like that should be fine. I think that's going to be okay. We'll probably be about 96, 97%. That's going to be just fine. All right, so Super Softs is still good there. We'll give you the full fuel. And yeah, looks good. Get you guys go out fast and attacking heavy. Weight stripping is still good. Start the race. Alright, Cheese going up to 5th. Lau's dropping down to 13th. Wow. Of course, a lot of the people behind him are the really, really good racers. And the ones in front of Chi are the ones that are really bad racers. So it makes sense that they're kind of swapping places like that. Cheese up to 4th. Give it at least a full lap of the super heavy. I'm going to drop you down to push. You to push as well. I think we'll keep the engine running a little bit harder. Be able to make 3rd? Come on. There you go. 2nd. Nice. Good pass. Good pass. I'm just going to drop you down to neutral and high. It's going to be fine. Burning through fuel pretty fast, but I think it'll be alright. Tires are getting pretty warm. I'm just going to drop you down to medium for now. That's going to be just fine. Chill out just a little bit. Drop down to 16th spot. Wow. Alright, so the tires are starting to cool off a little bit more, so that's good. 46%, 47%. You might have to chill a little bit on your tires. Because I don't think we want to pit you quite the same time as I pit her. They're starting to conserve fuel a little bit. I actually think I'm going to push you a little bit more just because I want your fuel to drop down a little bit more before we have to change your tires out. Can we get one more lap on those tires? Don't know. And there's no way we're going to get a couple more laps on your tires. So we'll go and push you a little bit more as well. Get through some of that fuel. Alright, we got to go ahead and pitch you on the next one for sure. We got what? 17 laps remaining. I think one more round of super softs and then we swap over to the softs. I think that will be fine. And yeah, let's go ahead and fill you up. 8 laps of fuel. I think that's going to be good. No parts need to be fixed. Pit strategy. Looks like super fast will be our best option, especially since you have the reduction to that. Well, at least got to go up to neutral for now. You know what? We may have to pitch you both. Your tires are just too bad. And I think there's enough of a gap that you'll be able to get out before she comes through. Or she'll be able to get out before you come through, I should say. Got it backwards. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. No, this is going to change anything, so we'll just go balanced. Hopefully she doesn't stack it up too much. Come on, get through there, get through there. There we go. Just in time. Alright, so you can go ahead and push a little bit right as you get out. We'll go ahead and get you a lap. Just going, kind of going hard. Same with you. Your tire's actually pretty hot already, so let's tone that back a hair. Wow. Getting a lot of heat in those tires. Alright, so most of the people ahead of you still need to pit, so we have a chance here to gain some ground again. Not much, but a little bit. Alright, so we're back up to second place. Let's drop back down to medium for now. You did not move up much at all. Actually, you know what? We're going to keep you on high. Got to get through that fuel before we, run out of tire wear, I should say. Still holding on second for now. Those guys behind you are starting to push a bit more, though. I bet they catch you pretty easily. Oh, we're the only ones out on supercells. Everybody else went soft. I'm going to go ahead and put you up to high. It's a bit of a risk. I think we can put 10 laps of fuel in. No, I think we'll be alright. Get you up high. You still got a couple more laps of fuel. Get the fuel to burn through before the tires do. Condition is okay. Your suspension's a little bit weak, which we expected. Now let's keep pushing a little bit more. Yeah, I know your tires are wearing out. We got to get one more lap out of you, though. Really need one more lap out of both of you. Alright, a lot of the other people are starting to conserve a bit, so let's go a little more conservative. And I'm going to schedule your pit. And 10 laps left. We will go ahead and go over to the softs. 9 laps after fueling, so that's going to be fine. Wish we could go with 8.25, but that's going to be too risky. No parts need to be fixed. And we'll just go fast. And that will be fine. And actually, I think we're going to go ahead and pit you as well. So, same for you. Softs. 9 laps left. It's going to be fine. We're going to run the table, or run the risk of not fixing that part, but I think it'll be all right. We'll find out. I don't think this makes any difference. We'll go balanced. Let's go ahead and go into overtake for now. Just with you, because your part's a little bit better off. Just so we can, I don't know, either, not necessarily gain ground, but put some distance between us and the guys behind us. So do we have excess fuel at the moment? We have 16th spot. Can't go overtake forever, but we can go for a little bit longer. Ah, you didn't quite get past the 15th car. Alright, so you're in 13th, but everybody ahead of you will need to pit at least one more time, except for a couple of these guys, so that will help you out a lot. Oh, no, there's a few guys that just came in. I should have bumped you up to overtake during that. That's alright. Still got excess fuel, though. Wow. Guess we can go a little bit more push on the tires for now. Condition. Oh, wow, your condition is getting pretty bad. Alright, we gotta come off the pushing then. Condition's starting to hurt. Seventh place. If we're gonna hold 7th, I'd be pretty happy. We got a decent gap between us and 8th, but it's not gonna last forever. I think we get down to the last couple laps, we might start pushing again. But for right now, we gotta take it easy on these parts. 8th is gaining some ground on us, though. Kind of pushing is 8th doing? They're actually doing pretty hard and heavy. In fact, there they are. Let's go ahead and go back to high. High and push. Come on. Let him get past. Parts are getting pretty weak. What about yours? That engine. Ouch. And that suspension. Even worse. Now I got somebody who crashed. Man, first place is just so fast. Even second place, they're just both ridiculously fast. Two more laps. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Gotta ignore. Like, seriously, there's nothing we can do, buddy. I mean, you don't finish this out well, but... I mean, there's only 2 laps left. There's really no point in you going in right now. Alright, you are getting pretty high up there. Your parts are getting pretty weak, too. You gonna make it one more lap? 7th has got some issues. I don't think there's any way we can do anything. Just go as crazy as we can. See if we can pass 7th, pass 7th, pass 7th. Come on, come on, come on, get him. Nope. Not gonna happen. Yeah, we held on to 16th, which is not great, but hit some points, I guess. And we did get 8th, so not too bad. Got our sponsor objective, which is probably the most important thing. We did get 7th, actually, because Andre over here had some illegal parts. 7th and 16th. Again, not great on the 16th, but I will take 7th. So Chi is actually turning out to be one of our better racers at the moment. It's kind of interesting. We are still within striking distance of both 6th and 5th places. We moved up to 7th place, actually, with that. So, not by much, but we're kind of in this middle pack here. Any improvements at all? Don't think anything jumped up a full level yet. Our backup driver's not getting any improvements. She's kind of capped out at the moment, but she's making us money every time we let her run around for the practice. Relationship's getting a little bit better. Marketability's getting a little bit better. Your chairman's not very happy. Not sure what caused that. Unless it was just the... Actually, I'm not sure what caused that. But everything else looks good. And that is our save. Race number 7 in the books. Next is race number 8. So yeah, 3 more races to go. We really start working on the performance for those parts, and I think that's exactly what we'll do starting next time. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again. Thank you, and goodbye.